Hello, this is Capcom versus SNK Pro on Dreamcast. I'm going to play arcade mode, but I'm going to change the difficulty, I think. This is probably going to be disastrous, but I've been playing it for a little while on 6. Before that I was on 4. I think the default is 2. I'm going to go ahead and raise it to 8. Not so much because I feel like the difficulty has been low, although maybe it's just a little. Sometimes it is too low, sometimes it isn't. It's sort of frustratingly not just doesn't feel quite right somehow. It's a little mixed up. I don't know if it's just an overall balance in the game isn't that good, but it hasn't been the best single player balance to play through. So let's just see what happens when I put it on 8 out of 8 difficulty. Hopefully I can get through it without an extended period of trouble. Anyway, here we go. My magical team building script told me who to play. It told me to play a team of Joe. Gonna hit square and X. Joe, Ryu, and I believe it was EX Cammy. Here she goes. Here goes Joe and his paintbrush hair. Alright. Difficulty 8. This is probably a terrible. Oh, and I get claw? Is that how we go? We're just gonna put claw on me? So. Do I normally get claw at difficulty 6? I remember I was getting claw when I tried playing pair match mode, where everybody is a ratio 2. Oh, that's right. Well, this is a good way to start. Playing against one of the characters I hate the most, who's just, what was the hitbox there? What was that? Yeah, that's good. Wow. That was weird. One thing I was... wow, I got danced on. What's a word? What is a word? I was mixed up about, that's not the word, but I can't think of words, was doing all the rolling and throwing I was doing. It seemed a little like a bit of an exploit, but I figured maybe if I raise the difficulty to 8, I won't feel bad about doing it. Oh, that still got him. Wow. Why isn't he dying? Okay. Yeah, laugh. Well, that sucks. I forgot she's a ratio 1, but of course she'd have to be. I knew Ryo was a ratio 2, so I clearly not thinking that through. Oh no, I took wrong Cammy. Well, she probably won't last long, and if she does, I guess it was just meant to be. I took regular Cammy instead of EX Cammy. Jeez. Well, I hit him a couple times. That's good. Where'd the... Okay. Yes. Man, come on. Just stab, stab, stab. Ooh. Oh man. That was a little flaily, but okay, some kick came out. Well, this is not promising. It is claw though, and I just hate claw, and I'm bad at fighting claw. Ow, I'm gonna die. Wow. Wow. That was unintentional, that second Tatsu. What in heck? If I oh, I like this Cammy color. Shut up. Okay. Oh, bummer. Ugh. Dang it. Black Cammy. Black clad Cammy, I suppose, to clarify. Kinda cool. Brushhead Joe. Ah. Well, at least I don't have to fight stupid Claw again. I hate Claw. I hate Claw. Hate. Claw, Claw, Claw. I didn't think I was fighting Claw. I thought I'd only seen Claw in pair match mode. Maybe either I'm probably forgetting all the times I had to fight Claw in this mode, or he only comes out in this mode. There it is. Is that a half circle? I think it's a half circle. Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, nice. What? I can't. Yeah. That's not. Oh, it is doing 6 damage. Wow. Jeez, man. Oh, how? Chose jump kick. Wow, so he was anti-airing me. Way too easy. Oh, okay. Had a little mutual leap out there. How did I dodge back? I knew what was going to happen there. At least I thought I did, but I wasn't sure. I guess I don't care if this gives him meter, right? Unless he has a level 3 that can go full screen. Whoops. Hey. Back off, man. I'm a Ryu. Well, I'm the best. Strongest Ryu. I mean, why does that even work? Like, I don't know. I bet you it's not going to work against Zangief. Or maybe it will. I thought maybe because he didn't have a fireball, and maybe Ryu had been confused about fireball timing. Okay. Dang. Uh-oh. Oh! Yeah. Well, that... Oh, man. Uh-oh. Jeez. Oh. Oh, man. Jeez, that took off like a pixel. Oosh. Oh boy. We got the big boys. Pterodactyl. Buddha. Ooh. Whoops. Oh, get those hurricanes out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ugh, that was mean. Yeah. Oh man. Uh-oh. Wow, just keeps taking it right into the face. So Honda kind of brain dead. See, like he was brain dead. Who was it? Ryo was brain dead. No, it wasn't Ryo who was. Well, Ryo went brain dead. That was it. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, cover your important parts. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. I'm starting to think. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I was starting to think maybe the AI could not block that, and they still didn't block it. The AI has had trouble not being able to block certain attacks in this game. I can't play Ryu anymore because it can't block his burn knuckle. Can't play Morrigan, and I think Nakaruru because it couldn't block their fireballs. I'm pretty sure it can block Ryu fireballs. It's just... Oh shoot. The tousled hair of Ryu. Oh. Speaking of Bogard. Well, they still haven't blocked it. Yay. Oh, he blocked it, okay. He might have been blocking for some other reason, though. He was blocking low. Oh, wow. Oh, my. So he didn't do a standing block against it. See, they don't block it, they jump over it. They only crouch block it so far. Ooh. Nice. Should have stayed with the kick, I guess. Jeez. Don't bring your weak SNK moves into a Capcom game. I mean, that's just how this game goes, really. That seemed pretty strong, though. Okay. Okay. Dang it. Yarg. Jeez. The crack shoes. Getting a little extreme. Oh, nice. Holy smokes. Dang. Okay. Scary, man. Yeah. Now, Blanka, I'm curious to see how he does, because at difficulty 4, for instance, he was usually brain dead, but he's also still brain dead in CVS 2 at medium difficulties. Wow, okay. Okay, that's not. They block it low, it's weird. Okay, we're just gonna trade, I guess. Oh, shoot. Man, we already got the central beam down. Uh-oh. We might bring this place down. I haven't done that in forever. I don't think I've done it since the olden times. Oh. Oh, shoot. Well. Shoot. What? Yeah. I don't really know what to do about Dhalsim. So it's really just Blanka who was wrecking the place. Hey. Got a little too jumpy. Okay, this is gonna be ridiculous, probably. Oh. Dang it! She's faking me out. Arg. Whoa. Love how the KO appears in the center of the screen, lurks back there for a moment, then charges forward. KO. Okay. Oh, that was it. Yeah, the single player, it's like at least one fight shorter than it feels like it should be, you know, but CBS 2 is like that also. And I forgot I was going to get to fight Geese, probably. Well, wait, so I had 1 SNK and 3 Capcom ratios. So yeah, my chance of facing Geese was 75%, according to my theory of the ratios in your team leading you to face the opposing company's boss. Well, no, I love Joe's run. Shoot. Nice try, jerk. Oh, dang it. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. Well, that's not great. Oh boy. No. Son of a gun. He's almost fully charged again, too. Oh no, he lost his meter. Oh, so he loses his meter when he resurrects. Ay! Tatsu's not working. Uh-oh. Wait. Here she goes. Yeah. That was supposed to be a cannon spike. Ooh. Shoot. Okay. Well, you know, I would say that was better. The pre-boss fights were actually, a lot of them were pretty interesting. I hated fighting Claw, of course, but hopefully that doesn't happen every time like it seemed to in pair match mode. Like one time I was kind of looking at what teams would generate for me in pair match mode. Well, the ending still seems to be the same, no shock there. So yeah, and Geese didn't really seem that much more difficult. I mean, he hit me with a super, but that's not unusual. I mean, Joe actually did a good amount of work on him. I'm still a little iffy on Joe's fireball. Or actually, no, Joe's flying kick. Maybe both, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I wonder if I can test that difficulty of the AI blocking in practice mode. Wouldn't I have tried that with Morrigan, though? But yeah, even though story or the number of fights you get is still feels pretty short, they were pretty beefy fights, you know. You know, Senor, you know, Sailor, you know, Shoi, you know, Dai-chan, you know, Shinkiro, Ball Boy, Hero. They know. They probably play it on difficulty 8 of 8 as well. Narantia even knows. Tagarin knows. Cool. So, yeah, I guess I'll keep trying it on difficulty 8. I do hate fighting Claw, though. Look at that name. I hate Claw. Hate Claw. So good. Oh, no high score for me. I don't know if that's the first time I ever beat it on 8, or did I play it on 8 before? I don't remember. I mean, I haven't for a while, I know that much. Capcom. So let me see what I can see here with Joe. Heck. You know, I should have done Morrigan's stage. I like the music in that stage. Well, where's Joe at? Oh, he's up here because he's new. I don't want Dan. Dan's sprite is ugly. He's got a weird head. Sure can. Love these intros. Oh, I like this Joe color. Okay, so can I put... I can't put them on block. Well, that's why this didn't work. Testing this way before. Oh, no, I can. All guard, right? Auto guard? What's the difference? Yeah, see, I wasn't sure this was legit, though. For instance, I'm sure Morrigan, kind of thinking, I'm sure Morrigan's fireballs got blocked. That should be the first thing I check. Do Morrigan's stage. So there is an actual AI bug with Morrigan versus Morrigan where the AI will not block her fireballs. It just doesn't see them coming. It may be blocking for some other reason, accidentally block them. But it does not intentionally block her fireballs. It just doesn't see them at all. Now, it was seeing Joe's... I guess it's not the same problem because it was definitely seeing Joe's whirlwinds. It was just jumping over them by preference. I wonder if that's because it didn't want to take 2 tick damages or something. Anyway, yeah, it does block in here, so this is not the real AI response. If I put it on auto guard. I don't know what auto guard means. Well, it's not blocking anything, so that doesn't... Well, block that. Does that mean after it gets hit, it just blocks on wake up? Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it. Blocks on wake up, that's what it is. So anyway, that's not telling me, but I think I answered my own question because it was...
Capcom versus SNK.
But actually, the question I had was more about his kick. I don't know if it was jumping over his kick, was it? Let's do, I'm going to say pair match mode because then I can have a ratio to Joe, but it might be a different AI, so that's not going to help me either. Well, I'll just do a little test here with Joe. How about that? Come on.
Round 1, fight.
See it. It'll low block. It's weird. It countered. Yeah, they low block. And it jumped over. They just don't like to stand block it. It's weird. Okay. They do not stand block it. Well, it's a little quirky. It doesn't really make sense to me that they would not stand block his flying kick. I don't know if that's a bug per se, but it seems a little suspicious. I like Black Akama Geese and the Rising Tacos. Silly Terry. You've never beat Geese. And you never will. Yes, I'm a master of SNK lore. I would swear it's giving me different teams than it was on difficulty 6. They are not randomly generated teams. If you play long enough, at least on a given difficulty, you'll see the same teams repeated. Ooh. See, those are cases where she couldn't have blocked anyway because she was doing something else. It's kind of like the AI is just not really programmed to deal with a full-screen flying kick. Given that Joe came along in the Pro version, when only he and Dan were added, maybe it's not that surprising. Maybe they just didn't bother to update the AI to deal with Joe specifically. Well, I mean, he's got a defense. I forgot you can't roll backwards in this game. It's kind of interesting. I suck with Tiger's kick. There we go. Oh, I'm dead. Burn. Alright. Yo-yo. Throws his jacket on the ground. So, ugh. Geese is a very serious man. Rice barrel, get real. Ridiculous throw. Oh, Guile, you're not gonna just go into your huddle, are you? Single Rabuken. Double Rabuken. Uh-oh. Okay, that's what we're doing, huh? Dunked. So his double Rakuken does not actually do a double fireball hit. Oh, I thought I could get him again. That throw, man. Geese, you ain't no... Wait a second. I was thinking, I got confused. I was gonna say, Guile, you ain't no geese? Is that what I was gonna say? Guile, you ain't no goose? I don't know what I'm saying. Guile's goose got geeked. No, I can't do it.
Round one, fight.
Oh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, I tried to roll and the roll did not happen. Yeah, your teeth are very clean. Hey. Wow, you're watching that Rapukin? I'm rolling up on you. Like a, what's that game everybody liked on PlayStations? You know, where you roll up the world. Ooh. Ah, jeez. Enough chuck. That was a bad idea. Katamari Damacy, that's what I tried to think of and failed. The Geese Man. He's just here to help me test. Joe is the real subject. And they don't stand block his kick. It's the weirdest thing. And I can't say it's not like Morrigan's fireball where they just don't see it coming. Blanka just doesn't care. He will just pinball into whatever. I can't even do it now. I'm so worried about the pinball. Oh, nice. I love that kick. I can't get out of that. Oh, I only got that to go. Oh boy. He's rolling like a Katamari. Alright, well that's... Yeah, you win, Blanka, you win. I'm not going to, I'm just fooling. Geese is just messing with you. So yeah, I guess it's fine. It's fine.
Capcom versus SNK.
Yeah, so I would say... Let me get to the nice chill music. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, it's so good. So difficulty 8, all the way up. That was good. That was better. Because on 6, a lot of the matches, before the boss, would just be kind of way too easy, and I was always conflicted about, well, do I do all this roll and throw stuff, because it felt a little exploitative, because the AI just wasn't very good in a lot of cases, and I felt guilty about rolling and throwing, and I didn't want to feel guilty about rolling and throwing, because rolling and throwing is awesome. I will fight you. That's what I do a lot of in KOF. Anyway, so I thought if I raised it to difficulty 8, I wouldn't feel so guilty about rolling and throwing, and you know what? I didn't. The AI did some pretty vicious rolling as well. The AI actually has the non-reflexes to do some sort of ridiculous stick twisting technique coming out of a roll, which I do not, but, that's because it's cheating. So yeah, I think that worked out so far. Of course, this will, next time I'll just be stuck like fighting Claw for 2 hours and just melt down or something. I could swear I didn't have to fight Claw almost ever. I must have, though. I'm just... Because what traumatized me about Claw, what stuck in my memory about Claw in this game was I was testing pair match mode to see what teams it would give me what teams it would bring against me in pair match mode. Because obviously they'd be different teams than the pre-created ones that it has for arcade mode, because those have to obey the ratio system, and they can have 1 or 4 characters, which the teams in pair match mode cannot. They have to have 2. So, but they can be any characters. So it was going to be different teams. So I wanted to see what they were, but it turned out that, like, right off the bat, in either the first or second stage, it kept putting me against Claw, like, all the time. So I was just like, well, guess I'm not going to play a whole lot of pair match mode if it's just Claw every time. I hate Claw. Okay, so, anyway, difficulty 8 in arcade mode, even though I did have to fight Claw, and that was probably the worst part. Other than that, it was pretty fun. And I got to fight Geese instead of the stupid Capcom bosses. Who knows how they'll be on difficulty 8, but Geese was not noticeably more difficult, really, unless I'm just super good with that team I happen to have there, which I severely doubt. So I play this game twice a week, on Mondays, which was tonight, and Thursdays. So I'll be back to play this again in, 3 days? Try difficulty 8 again with a different random team created by my magical team building script. Tomorrow night, instead of this game, I'll be playing, because I always play a different game other nights of the week, I'll be playing Virtua Fighter 4. No, I was playing 4 Evolution before. No, I'm playing Virtua Fighter 5 on PS3 with Jackie Bryant in his quest mode. That's coming up tomorrow night. That's my Tuesday. And, but yeah, this game again in 3 nights. Also, wait a second, no, I'm getting that wrong. No, I forget what I said. I'm playing this game on Thursday. I think that's what I said. On Wednesday, I am playing a different Versus series game from Capcom. I'm playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So if you like other Versus series games as well, you might enjoy watching me be bad at that game. That game's a lot of fun. I was thinking about it. That might be the Capcom arcade game, fighting game, that has the best sort of AI, versus AI experience for me. I mean, obviously the characters aren't particularly balanced, in versus, but they managed to put it together into an versus AI mode in arcade mode. It feels pretty together as a sort of general difficulty curve that you play through, and the bosses are actually kind of fun to play against. They can be frustrating, but they're very playable against, So yeah, that game's actually pretty darn fun in single player. It's got it a little more together. It feels more like a single player game than a lot of their fighting games, where the difficulty can kind of be all over. Like Third Strike, I tried forever to play in single player, but the best I could really do was just like Ryu versus Ken in the versus CPU mode in the PS2 version. The PS3 version, unfortunately, does not have the versus CPU mode. The Dreamcast version does have the versus CPU mode, but there's no more input delay. Anyway, because I kept trying to play arcade mode in Third Strike, and I forget what difficulties I was trying, 4 and 5, or 4 and 6, or I don't know. It'd be like it was either way too easy, and I would just kind of get right through the boss, or I would just get killed once I reached like stage 3. That seemed to be the only way it could go. So that wasn't very cool. And I don't really like most of the characters you have to fight in that game anyway. But yeah, the difficulty was not so great in that game, for instance. And even like Street Fighter 2, I was trying to play for a while, but that game is weird. Like it's not really normal. What we think of now as AI, fighting game AI. It's more like a puzzle. Like each stage, each AI character is a puzzle, and as long as you know the specific series of movements to do, or the pattern of movement to follow against them to avoid their pattern, then it's kind of easy. Whereas if you don't know it, then it looks impossibly difficult. So that's not super fun. That gets a little old. Not that I was perfect at it. I would get bored or frustrated. Usually frustrated. So that's kind of how other Capcom single-player games have gone for me. But this one's a little scatterbrained, but on this difficulty 8, it felt more together. So that was good. It's not super cohesive, but more together. So I would say that's an improvement. Anyway, more of this coming up later this week. More MVC2, and tomorrow night some VF5. Thanks for watching this, and good night.